Now welcome again to this section of P.J.A Speaks. That's what they follow us now for the confirm say, they feel as the vibes they go now. Now the truth they see you share for our comments always. So we carry better information come today, and today not only me day, na me with Papa. Na me with Papa wey dey speak. Father the way they understand the matter. I mean, and they here today. So you go hammer on just as love dey inside the air. I get few questions where I want to give and bet. Before I go through, I'm on a welcome am. Put your hands together for Papa. Papa dey alive. Papa P.J.A. It's live in the studio today. So, Daddy, you're welcome. So, you're welcome. We are very happy to have you today.
Thank you, sir.
Daddy, so just as love is in the air, we felt like asking you certain questions about love, dating, and relationship because a lot of people get it all twisted and complicated. So, Daddy, we want to ask, what do you think is actually the right time to start dating? When do you think personally that you feel is the right time to start a dating?
Okay, the moment maturity sets in, there has to be a sense of maturity. There has to be a sense of responsibility.
Okay.
Because relationship is responsibility. And so the moment there is a certain stage or attainability of maturity and responsibility in one's life,
yes.
The maturity I'm talking about is not age.
Okay, but the maturity is not age.
No, it's not
Okay.
age. It's not age. You could still be 36 and still be 80.
Papa say if you date 36 years, you never mature to join relationship. You dey write am down.
Yes, you can be 36 and I'm not yet. You still be 2 years. So there is an understanding that you need to have before you get into a relationship. You need to have defined your purpose, because if you are coming to a relationship, you need to know what you are actually coming to give.
Yes.
So if you don't know what you're coming to give in a relationship, what are you coming to the relationship to?
I believe anything you talk. So now you talk and I believe.
Okay.
If you tell us one thing will be say person you go give for relationship. Because some people just reason I just can't tell you say I love you, you give the person your heart. How you know they give people heart now? Why they get issue for relationship? So what thing person feel give apart from this heart will be say they don't break tire?
Your brain is there, your ideas. I believe that relationship is service.
Okay.
When you're getting into relationship, you're getting it to serve someone else.
Another one, Papa say relationship na service, and relationship you just use your brain. So maybe write that one down.
So the moment you understand the person's purpose, the person's responsibility, the person's calling in life, then you will understand how to serve the person better.
Okay.
So, for example, is a driver to a military personnel, you should understand what we call the defense driving. So that defense driving is a type of driving that you need to get into and understand properly when you get to the road because of the personality you are serving. So when you don't understand the purpose of the person, the calling of the person, you are going to not know what to do when you get into the relationship. And so you are beginning to understand the relationship in the relationship, which doesn't really make sense.
Okay, Papa don't talk and finish. So some of these girls say, I no get calling. Now why I no dey know as the relationship they do. So that the I just get another question where I want give you,
okay.
Because I know say anything I carry come your table, we don't solve. You know the thing they trend for social media, they call them breakfast. I don't know whether I don't say social media maybe too much of your thing, Daddy. Now you do that side, now you know. So this breakfast, you don't dey trend every time they say they don't break this one fast. They don't serve and breakfast, they don't chop. So we can't find and say that breakfast means say they no do again. Maybe the boy don't tell the girl say I no do again, or the girl tell the boy say I no do again, and now early morning they really share that kind of food. So that is what you think about this breakfast?
Well, it happens in life when you begin to find out that the things which you thought were possible, things which we thought you are going to work, it don't get to work. It's just like business. It's not every business you get into that finally works out. But the thing is that I would want to always emphasize what did the person pick out of the breakfast. Okay. When you serve breakfast, there is a food on the table.
Yes.
So after eating the food, what is the experience that you get from eating the food? What are the nutrients that you get?
Wow.
So not taking a look at what the breakfast is all about, but what is the responsibility that brought about it. Because you need to ask yourself a question, why is the breakfast?
Okay. So Papa don't talk and say, may you hear them again. If they serve you breakfast, may you take whether the ingredients whether the breakfast now, it will feel help you, may you for growth part in your next relationship where you want to enter. So it say make you check why they serve you that breakfast.
That's number one. Number two is what is the breakfast?
Okay. When for check, when the breakfast when you chop, what is the breakfast?
Yes. Because a breakfast, it could be akam. it could be custard. So when you understand the nature, yes, when you understand what the breakfast is, then you know what you can do to avoid that breakfast being served to you in the next step around.
Yes.
So when you understand that, it helps you. So you will now understand where is the breakfast served.
Yes.
You know, some people they feel serve them for people. Other people now for floor they go serve them, that kind of thing. So it depends on where the breakfast is also being served. So these are the things you need to check, and so that in the other time you can be eating the right breakfast in the right table and in the right place.
Oh, daddy, you don't finish am. So daddy dey try let una know say breakfast na something wey be say you must chop. Once say the one wey they do no dey work. So they serve you breakfast. If na indomie, you carry your own comot for table, go your house, go chop am. If na akpu, know say that relationship no go work again. So daddy, I dey very excited. I know say people wey dey follow us na dey learn. Make you no try miss this thing wey be say you dey do here. Try follow us for P.J.A Speaks. Follow us for our Instagram. Follow us for YouTube at Prophet J.A Toma. So in case say you just dey watch and only you dey laugh, dey learn the thing, you know say you know dey do well. Make you try share give your friend. Share give that your girlfriend wey dey don serve breakfast like 30 times. Make you know why they dey serve am. Make you know say after this time they dey go serve am again. So daddy, I get another question wey I wan ask you. You get wetin you teach us one time. You say say e dey easy now for a man wey dey successful now to ask a girl out. So personally, me I don't think I wetin you talk na true, because imagine say Buhari son come meet you, even say he be prayer warrior, you go like say you don dey pay for this thing long. Even Peter father go say make you go, say na their way out be this. So I don't think I say all of what this man wey be say they no dey successful and time for marriage don reach. Time don reach, don knock there, time don dey pass for their side. So then wetin you go like make we tell them today? People wey be say they don reach time for marriage but the money e never dey.
It means that the time has not come. Because if you're not prepared for a certain journey, you cannot say you're going for a journey. And you have to understand that the timeline of every individual in life differs.
Okay.
It might be 6 a.m. in my own time, it might be 7 p.m. in your own time.
Daddy, I understand what you talk. Maybe I caught you.
Yes.
So if they see sometimes, if they see person wey dey 70 years, you go pikin for hand, you go tell your and grandchildren, I do, you just escort the children, go buy something. You go come find out say na him pikin be that. So you dey try stop am now. And some of them go still get mind, they born like 5. For 5, person wey dey 80 years, they born 5 children, wetin wan carry am do? You no fit even get am train one. So now that thing really wan stop now. Say as people wey dey follow us now, maybe you get people say you don be their 40 now, they never get plan.
Okay, to alter the harvest, you have to alter the seed.
Oh, what?
If you want to reconstruct what you are harvesting from the farm, you don't start the process when you have planted the seed. You cut the process when you are planting the seed, not when you have planted the seed, because the moment you plant the seed, you're going to harvest what is planted.
Yes, sir.
So what we can say is, for those people who are already late to the timeline, we're going to pray for them and ask God to give them the enablement and speed up the process for them. Okay. That is a system of God called the system of favor. Now that system ensures that any time you have lost can be gained, because when you actually say that something is lost, it means that that thing is in a particular location you cannot find.
Yes.
So if you are given the right knowledge, you can be able to discover where the lost position is, and then you can recover it back.
Yes.
So in essence, for those of them who are already there, this is what we can give them. But for those of them who are not yet there, then what we can do is to let them know that for you to change the harvest, you change the planting seed.
Okay.
So when you alter the seed, you change the harvest. Wow. So what they need to do is to start on time and to begin to plan themselves. Start on time to begin to discover purpose. Start on time. Just like the Bible said, how would they know if someone is not teaching them? So when you find a Bible-believing church like the one we have, a Bible-believing church,
yes, like the one we have.
Yes. Where you are being taught the nitty-gritties, the foundational thoughts of the human creation. So what was in the mind of God when he was creating man? When you understand what you are here for on time, Jesus at the age of 12 said, don't you know I should be about my Father's business? Wow. So when you understand the business you are called to do on earth and you start it early, you will not have these problems.
Wow. So Papa don't let us understand, say, people wey dey miss this P.J.A Speaks now, na dey miss. Papa don tell you say you miss your time wey you wan take marry, na because say even your life you don miss a lot of things. So no be only your relationship you affect everything wey concern you. If you dey lis ten to this thing, na very few minutes video wey go transform your life. Na very few minutes. E dey opportunity wey be say people no see, na dey see like this. So share, give your friend, give your family. But then you get another question wey I wan ask you. That question now don dey scatter something. You say you go meet, girl go meet boy, they go plan say I love you, they don't start. This one just I don't want this one, I don't want this one. So it go come be like say person will believe, the next person will not believe. So I want to ask now, what is expected from a godly relationship?
The mind of God and the purposes of God for both of them should be able to be fulfilled easily.
Wow.
Because
Nice one.
both of them are feeding from the same table and their sources of origin is from the same person.
Yes.
And so for that reason, it's easier for them to understand why God brought them to earth, what they are supposed to do, and where they are supposed to be doing it. So out of a godly relationship, the mind of God is easily expressed.
Wow. This one now, he just shot. Papa just hit him. I don't know what it is they find. Papa, you too much. Even me, sit down here with you. After now, my relationship like don't, everything I don't enter, transform. So then now I give you the last one. I also say the right something. So Papa, some of them know the right. Now why they like this? So the last one now, where did they be say? You get certain things where they happen for this country now. You go say the girl now don't like this, life no good. Boy go, you get one song wey be trend for social media, he say carry me dey go, Jehovah carry me dey go. So person call the remix the song say Jehovah fit carry you go, but bad character go carry you come back. Daddy no laugh. Let me say them get back, because I don't chop some people food. They don't sabi people one. Me, I don't feel my person don't sabi people. I use myself like example. Okay, now check for example now. Those people now wey get bad character, who you go fit blame? You go say, I don't say person no go fit use him hand plan say make their life no good. You go blame the papa, the mama, or the person himself or herself. Who you go blame when the girl no good?
Well, a lot of people are to be blamed, but for me, the first person that you have to look at for the lady is the man. Because when a father talks to you about how to relate with a man, it's easier for the girl to understand. When a mother is discussing with another person, it's actually woman to woman stuff.
Yes.
When it is a man, like the father talking to the lady on how to handle men, it's easier for the lady to comprehend because the man is speaking out of experience. But on the pinnacle of it, the individual is to be blamed because that is also a place for self-development.
Yes.
Where you get into system that ensures you come out of the other side from wisdom. And if you fail to undergo those processes in life, you would not have anybody to be blamed because maturity is actually expressing the act of your responsibility to the world. So when you don't do that and take the bull by the horn and tell yourself, I am going to be better. Because some of us, we might not have a good background, but not having a good background is not the reason why your back should be on the ground. Okay. So you should be able to stand up and say, okay, I'm going to get this done. I'm going to be the best version of myself. And then there are a lot of platforms, there are a lot of training schools that can help you to achieve what you want to achieve. So in other words, what I'm trying to say in summary is that the individual is to be blamed why he or she has a bad character, because you can actually do something about it if you decide to.
Wow. Papa, I will say my hand fit turn to 50 people hand. No clap for you. Omo, you know easy. You say you dey with anointing for stage. You know easy. You don't learn and finish. You don't learn anything you no learn now. You no go learn them again. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Prophet Joel Atoma. It's not easy to have him here. He's here with me live, and he has told you what you need to know about your relationship life. And just as love is in the air, in case you say you chop breakfast, all these things are very, very important for you. So you put them together, and your life becomes better than what it is. So if you never follow our social media handle, see as they look you. If I come up for this video, by the time you come house, you go tell me never follow us, share, like, comment. Because after now we will drop more of our videos, and this is for your information. It is P.J.A Speaks. It is more of word, things that will transform your life. So thank you so much for being here with us. Join us next other time. We will come up live here. God bless you.